This is the first election in my lifetime where Democrats lost the majority of people earning under $50,000 a year. And the clue about what happened is that for people who don't have giant stock market portfolios that were gaining in value as the stock market shot up, it was cold comfort to say that the economy was booming. The more you say that inflation hurt you, the more likely you were to vote for change, for some other party to take charge. And we can see also that the people who heard the least from the campaign were the people who moved the most. For people who say they pay attention to political news all the time, Harris won by 8 points. For people who say they never pay attention to political news, Harris lost by 16 points. We lost ground across geography. We lost ground across race and ethnicity. We lost ground especially with younger and middle-aged voters. And this is basically working folks, often who got support during the pandemic, but then that support went away at the same time as prices went up and stayed up, even though inflation was dropping. So you were getting help and then it went away, prices went up, life seemed unaffordable. And if you weren't hearing from the candidate about what Harris was going to do to help you in your life and what Trump was going to do to hurt you, then you're just like, this isn't working for me, I want something else. And that points the way to the prescription, which is the Democratic Party has to be fighting for working people in ways that they see and feel. And that means communicating in places where people who don't watch the news get their understanding of the world. That means, a lot of the podcasts and video things that people are on and the places that are outside the political conversation, and fighting fights that make clear that we're on the side of working people for an economy that works for everyone, where everyone has kind of freedom and dignity and a fair shot. And we're against the folks who are trying to rig this entire country for the benefit of a tiny group of far-right billionaires at the top. And if we can lay those battle lines out in a way that people feel in their gut, I think we have a chance to win back a ton of votes from working people across the country and win elections in these next 4 years.